Okay, I guess the stream went live after I did my weird little thing, but I sort of just did it there. It's all good. What's up, everybody? Another stream here. I said I would be back, and I'm back to check out some more Sword of Legends Online. That's what we're gonna do. This is picking up from my first look video at the beta. This time, I do not have to go to work in an hour. I have plenty of time to check things out and not feel like I'm rushed. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to jump back in over here. Come on. There we go. And we're here on my Spearmaster character with the weird dog thing. I don't know what this is. But whatever. Level 5, we're just getting into some stuff. Had a couple of abilities, couple of quests and stuff. So, yeah. Well, let's do it. So I'm going to jump back in, kind of see if I can get the hang of a little bit. I've had time for the things that I played earlier today to process. And so now I kind of want to come back now that I've had time to think about them and look at things again. And then possibly I might start and try out another character too. We'll have to see. If you have any requests, let me know. If you saw before, there are the 6 classes. If you're not familiar with them, you can check them out at the game's website, but my plan is probably just to get a little gander at the other ones I was kind of interested in. After, we can kind of figure out what's going on here. So, first thing I wanted to do is jump back in and revisit this whole moves thing, because there's combos and all that kind of stuff with our actual abilities. So, we got the Dragon Tooth skill, which... there's probably some targeting dummies somewhere that I could practice against, but I don't know where they are. So we got our Q, right? And our Q is just kind of like a swipe. It's like a 3 combo swipe. So we do a slash, slash, slam, right? So we got that, and that will generate some rage for us, which is the resource we're using. And then our E is this Dragon Cleaver, which the Dragon Cleaver is just kind of a forward, little stab that spins some of our rage. It spins 25. So then we have these other 2 moves, and I was getting a little confused about this in the last video, but basically got it figured out. So right now we're in the spear stance. I don't know. There's not a way for me to change stances right now that I know of. I'm not sure if that's going to come around once I actually unlock specs and can choose between the DPS or the tank spec. My guess is that the tank spec is going to change this into the tassel stuff, more than likely. But at the moment, I've got Spear Overcome, right, which is still an ability that does damage. So if we look at this, our Dragon Tooth skill is dealing 11 points of damage, and it has no cooldown. Our Dragon Cleaver is doing 26 and has no cooldown. So it's about, a little over double the damage of what our Q's doing here. And so that's, we got to spend rage to do that. So that makes sense. Our Spear Overcome does 65 points of damage. So it's doing triple the damage of our rage spender, and it doesn't cost any rage, but it has a 30-second cooldown, right? So we're paying for the extra damage by the fact that we can't spam this. It also says it's a damage and control ability. I still don't know what the golden shell thing is. Haven't quite figured that out yet. But that's fine. It says it adds the dizzy effect as well. We can hold Alt here and check it out. But this is a combo with our Q and our E, right? So our Dragon Tooth variants become Northern Lights Flame Spear. And my instinct was that this had to connect with something, but yeah, it looks like if it doesn't connect, it doesn't actually change our skill, which is where I was getting confused earlier, but I know now that it's going to connect, and then that's going to change our skill here into the variant. So if we go to Dragon Tooth variants, we basically have the Northern Lights Flame Spear or the Ward Breaker. Now, we don't have a way to tap into Ward Breaker right now, I don't believe, but we can tap into the Northern Lights Flame Spear. So when we cast R and we hit something, when we cast Spear Overcome, it's going to turn Dragon Tooth into Northern Lights Flame Spear. And Northern Lights Flame Spear is still a 3-hit combo, right? So we've got our usual 1-2 slam. It's still a 3-hit combo, but it changes it into one that does 28 points of damage instead of 11. And it also guarantees that we have the, I think, the Battle Soul effect, which is this here. It's like one of our passives, which we'll check that out in just a minute. So also, it will turn the Dragon Cleaver into Dragon's Subjugation. So if we look at that here, Dragon's Subjugation. The one thing I didn't see here was like, you know how this one we get the details about the skills underneath? I didn't really see that here for Dragon Cleaver. So Dragon's Subjugation. I don't think it really says what it is, but it's basically an AoE from what I could tell. Instead of us hitting, like if we hover over this, we're hitting in a line, it hits in a circle around us. So we get some transfer, or sorry, right here. Instead of in line, it's a circle around us. So then we also picked up the Spear Clear Strategy. This does 51 points of damage and has a 25-second cooldown. And this is, it looks like just kind of like just a targeted attack. You have to actually hit the enemy. It's not an AoE. It doesn't have a range or anything like these do. But this says Dragon Tooth variants become Northern Lights Flame Spear, so we get that same effect here. And then Dragon Cleaver becomes Dragon's Guide, which is different. So Dragon's Guide is something else that I haven't really messed with and I haven't seen yet. So we'll have to check those out. But that's basically what's happening is we have a Q and an E, and then we have an R and a Z, which have their own effects, but modify our Q and E into different style abilities. So I wanted to like get all that up to speed and be like, okay, I get what's going on now. I've got a handle on these 4 abilities and how they work, at least what I have so far. So yeah, we got our Dragon Tooth skill here. We got our Dragon Cleaver. So then Battle Soul was the other thing, right? So Battle Soul is performing Northern Lights Flame Spear or Ward Breaker, which we can only do the first one right now. Will let you transfer the Battle Hardened buff to yourself. The higher the buff, the more likely you will trigger Dragon Soul. If you are in Dragon Soul state, you can trigger an additional attack of Battle Soul with the Dragon Cleaver variation. The maximum rage cost is 60%, and the target's injuries correspond to the rage used. So, okay, so we've got to do R or Z to get Northern Lights Flame Spear. Then we use our Q to trigger that. And then that is going to give us the Battle Hardened buff. The higher that buff is, the more likely we trigger Dragon Soul. And then Dragon Soul will trigger an additional attack of Battle Soul with the Dragon Cleaver variation. So what I'm seeing here is we use R or Z in order to use our Q. Our Q puts the buff on us. That gets us more likely to use Dragon Soul. And then we have to use the R or Z variant of E in order to actually get the bonuses from that. It sounds pretty crazy. I'm losing you. You guys are like, what? I thought you were going to play the game. What is this nerdiness? This is me. This is me. So it looks like we've got some Battle Soul abilities over here. I don't think this isn't something that I drag out. So we'll have to see how this works. But then right here, let's see. So this is our Dragon Soul, right? The brighter the spearhead gets, the stronger the Dragon Soul becomes, right? Battle Soul, if you obtain Battle Soul, the dragon and spearhead become visibly brighter. So when we get our Battle Soul, this is going to shine. And if we have Raid, that's something that, as far as I can tell, we're not able to get to yet. So what I really want to do is just follow the quests and kind of mess around with this stuff and figure it out. It also looks like we have a couple of talents in here as well. So we've got Sacred Stone. When receiving unconsciousness-like crowd control effects, stun, freeze, daze, petrify, the effect duration of that crowd control is reduced by 70%. If the crowd control ends naturally, the immune to crowd control effect kicks in for 30% for the effect duration. I don't know if that's specific to my class or if that's across all classes. And then we also have Calm Down Everyone, which is a similar thing for roots. So, yeah. Good stuff. Our core skills, we've got Dragon Tooth, Dragon Cleaver, the Spear, Northern Lights Flame Spear. Our advanced DPS drills. No idea what that does. So let's continue on, and like I said, keep going with the quest here. Hopefully we get combat, we get to fight some stuff. I'm going to continue to skip the story stuff right now during the beta.
In vehicle mode, you have acquired special vehicle skills.
Oh, okay. So
Take the prompt and hold the right mouse button and drag the cursor to turn.
okay, so we're in a vehicle quest. I think it would be a little more. I like the first person, but I also like how WoW kind of does it, where it's a little bit back and you can see your character in there. But that's fine. So we got that. Okay, so we're still technically in combats. I meant to sprint and double jump there, so I kind of screwed that up. That's okay. We're heading this direction anyway. Still really loving the double jump. I like that we don't take fall damage. That's very nice. Okay. Place these automata in the Lunar Crown Pond to cleanse the water. Okay, we just got some headgear. So let's see. This has got durability again, masteries for general, Spearmaster. Corresponding appearance is hunting feather headgear. Collected limited Spearmaster. So I'm assuming we already have that. Now, I was looking at this earlier, and we have a wardrobe. These are wardrobe sets. I was trying to find if there was a place where we could change individual. So this is weapons. Bracers, shoes, cloak, pendant. Okay, so yeah, we do have the hunting headgear already. Which it might be because we just got it in the quest. Right? Not that we had it already, but we got it here. So we can right click to equip it. And did that actually change? That did change our like hairstyle. That's something I think is going to be really cool about this game compared to something like WoW. I've noticed that in a lot of cases, the headgear actually changes the way your hair looks instead of like your hair just kind of like clipping through. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if it's because overall like the helmets come with a hairstyle or if they just adapt to whatever you have, but either way, I like it. Okay, so it was... What happens if we're on the water? Nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and we gotta cleanse the pools. Nothing for us to fight here, so I can't try out the combat stuff like I wanted to. I feel like I'm back in the BFA beta when I first started this channel, where I'm like getting all the classes and I want to go test them all out and just kind of see, you know, how all the mechanics work and stuff. That's what I feel like right now. I'm like, yeah. Let me go figure out how this class plays. The difference is in the BFA beta, you know, you were max level with all the abilities and skills and stuff. Okay. Man, this says buy a thread, and I read it as buy a thread, like B-U-Y, and I was like, oh, we're going to go buy some thread. And then I was like, oh, never mind. She's hanging on by a thread. Got it. Oh, it's the chick with the dope outfit. I really like her outfit. Go to the Lunar Crown Pond and collect a handful of lunar lotus seeds for me. Okay. Well, we're already at the pond, so... easy enough. So far, I gotta say that the majority of the quests and stuff that they had me do, like none of these have felt like super annoying or anything, or tedious. I don't think there's been a single. No, there was one. I think one drop quest, and it was pretty easy. Like we got the drops pretty quickly. It didn't feel like I had to grind for forever. I'm not sure if this MMO is one where they intend for you to grind a whole bunch in order to get XP, or if most of the XP is coming from your quests. I haven't been able to tell yet. Obviously, you know, here at the beginning, they're going to want to keep you going on the quest, introduce you to all the mechanics and stuff. So most of the XP is probably going to come from questing here in the beginning. So let's see. We just got a new mail, which, let's see, the Book of Aeons. What is this? Learn from the past and rewrite destiny. A small volume which documents your friendship and experience with the game's characters. Okay. You have a destiny level of 2. Gift received. Image unlocked. Interaction unlocked. Okay, so we got an image. You could send him a gift. Some kind of like visual novel, like datey type stuff going on here. Okay. I really wish this thing would stop blinking. Like, why is it blinking at me? That's super annoying. I don't like it when shops do this, and I don't know how to get that one to go away. That's kind of annoying. I've got some thoughts about the shop, but that's fine. Get to that later. Now, where's my... Oh, there's my mail. Okay. Okay, achievement reward for travel notes on Valley of 100 Grasses. Okay, so we got a new avatar. I think that avatars... We go right here. We could change avatar. This says avatar has not been unlocked yet. Oh, because I have to unlock it from my bag. So now, if I go to change avatar, I'll have that avatar. I actually really like this tree one. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to keep that. I like the tree. Tree's pretty cool. And we've got 100 Grasses history. Items. Use receive collectible 100 Grasses history. If you receive collectible, it will automatically be turned into an what? Erudition coin? If it's not transformed automatically, you can transform it by right-clicking. Okay, so we examine the brochure. That gives us a book with some background here. Looks like we're all good. Okay. Let's continue on. Oh, and I am targeting myself. That's why. Hello. Whoa, you can talk? Interesting. Okay, we're riding on the crazy reindeer. I don't know if it's a reindeer. I'm assuming it's a reindeer. Money you do not obtain via official means is extremely risky. If it comes to light that money was obtained illegally, then the person that bought it will have their account locked and the money removed. Okay, I thought it was talking about something you could do in the game, like steal or something like that, but it's actually just straight up talking about, like, RMTs. Oh, this place is pretty cool looking. Man, let me fight something. I need more fighting. Okay. Oh, is this kind of like it seems like it's kind of like Stormwind or Orgrimmar. Like our home place. Your destination is a long way off. Okay. We'll use our flying mount with its super cool propulsion sprinty thing. All right, here we go. Boom. I love that animation. So cool. Okay. Hey, we just got a new ability. Okay, because we leveled up. So we've got Army Breaker. 7.2 second energy charge, 3 stacks. Instant, no consumption. Charge 6 meters ahead. Damage 5 points. And if we're phalanx, which is the tank spec, we also get 5 points of aggro. An arbitrary movement for skills of the 5 martial spirits pushes forward with indomitable will and no army can stop it. Okay. So it's just a charge, right? That's what it sounds like. Alt X? Is that what? Oh, okay, yeah. They got some weird keybinds, man. I don't know how I feel about these. I'm just going to keep playing them with them, though, because time that I spend customizing the keys is time that I am not playing and checking out the game. You guys feel free to jump in chat if you have any questions about anything in the game. You can let me know. I'll answer to the best of my knowledge. We can look up stuff. It's just a beta, so I'm not like real worried about progress and all that stuff. Okay. Hey, we got a new spear. Sweet. Okay, so this one has way more physical attack. Holy crap. 8.7 instead of 0.9. Plus 2.1 power. Obtainable by purchasing. Okay. Whoa, I almost fell off the edge there. Okay, what do we got? We're getting league points. I'm gonna assume that that's something similar to reputation. It might not be, but that's what I think it is. What do we have here? Oh yeah, that's our mount. Okay. Gonna make me try not to fall off these platforms. Plague Goddess's biography. That sounded pretty interesting, actually. Oh, the other one was right where I was standing. Okay. Oh, whoa, that freaked me out. I hit an invisible wall. I guess they won't let you fall off? Yeah, they won't let you fall off. Okay. I was never in any danger. Is this blinking at me because no, it's still over. This is driving me insane. Driving me insane. What is it? What are you just gonna do that? Some pretty cool tigers in here. Oh, it's an elk, not a reindeer. Fine. I mean, do I gotta hover over everything? Could you, like, stop? This is really gonna piss me off. No. I'm not buying anything through Steam. Is it because I got a new... Is it because I got a new appearance? Level reward? I don't know. That's super annoying to me that it has the red dot there and I can't clear it out. I don't like that at all. Feels sleazy. I'm hoping I just don't know how to clear it out and it's not actually the case. Okay, we just got a Master Ceremony Relic, a brooch. Okay. Adds physical attack and power and physical strength. Max PvE gear level increased to 2. Okay, is that like an item level? Okay, yeah, overall gear level is 2, and that is coming from what? Oh, is it an average of all the quality levels here? Possibly. Just making my best guesses. Bruce Almighty, isn't it blinking because the crystal dust option is free? Was it? I will check it out. I'm like really hesitant to mash any buttons because I don't want to I don't want to spend any money. Crystal dust. Oh, okay. Thank you. That is exactly what I needed to know. Okay, what the hell is the crystal dust for? Oh, it's for this stuff. Wow. Okay, so we get 5 every day. What's like the cheapest thing we can buy with this? $2.50 for some bracers. So we would need to log in 50 days to get that. So like anything else? Okay, so basically it's just pity currency to maybe encourage you to buy something. Okay, I get it. Shared across the amount. The amount received when dismantling appearance items into crystal dust is listed. Click the feed dismantle button in your inventory and convert it. You can earn crystal dust items by completing quests and taking parts in events in the game. Okay, most crystal dust items earned through events and quests are automatically converted when received. Okay, so it's kind of... It's just a weird extra currency, I guess. I think at first glance I don't hate that. Well, let's go. We'll equip that in a second. I think having a currency that encourages people to participate in quests is a good thing. Okay, so we got a Cliff's Dragon Rain. Where did that go? Okay, it's like a trinket thing. Okay. Please let me go fight stuff. Gotta get the city tour, I guess. I'm not gonna know what anything is because I'm just skipping everything. Be incredibly ignorant. They let you go off the side? They will let you go off the side. Look at that. Goodbye, cruel world. Well, I guess I get to see what happens when you die. After dying, you can choose whether to return to the last activated Dragon Star or rest at the entrance to restore your HP. Let's go with rest. So where did it put me? I'm still at Cloud Rise. Okay, I'm close. I'm close to the entrance. I'm right here. Hey, I'm not that far away from where I needed to go. Okay, I got my HP back. I was just taking a shortcut, I swear. Okay, it looks like we had a stash and an account storage. I like that we have an account storage. Let's see, account storage. Okay, shared inventory. Neat. Okay, I like that. Okay, we got a PvE seal stone. Can be used to strengthen PvE weapons up to quality level 45. Okay, I don't know if we want to like do that. Oh, that's what the quest we're doing is, I think. Find the weaponsmith and ask her for the Phoenix Breath Jade and Phoenix Scale Powder. That outfit is intense. Okay, trick box. Okay. What'd you say? I don't know. I feel like my wife made a comment. But I'm not sure. Okay, so we got a trick box. This looks like it's going to be another one of those, like, relics. Yeah. Retrieve the Phoenix Breath Jade from the Crystal Tigers. Now that sounds like some stuff we can kill. Yeah. Okay, finally. 8 hours into the stream and we get to fight something. Okay, so let's see if what I was talking about panned out, right? So we are, and then we can Q into our transform thing. And then we've got our little AoE E ability, which is nice. We can also do our, so our Z is like, yeah, targeted ability. So that turns this into Dragon Guide. It looks the same though. Okay, so let's R into our Q. That did not give us our thing. Okay. Alt X. That's such a weird keybind. Okay, we got it, we got it. So then that turns this into Dragon Subjugation. Okay, so that did kind of work. Non-quest targets, get rid of them. Okay. Maybe I just wanted to fight more things. Ever think about that? Okay, so that did use a ton of rage that time. So that combo did work when we had the Dragon Soul. Now we just gotta like spam Q or left click to build up a bunch of rage again. It looks like, so Z, is Z the one that's doing it? So what was this again? So we've got the Overcome, changes it to Dragon Subjugation. Okay, so Dragon Subjugation just does 256 points of damage. And then the strategy changes it to Dragon's Guide, which does 265 points. Now, what's the difference here? 25 rage, 25 rage. This is a 3 meter radius. 3-meter radius. What the hell's the difference? Dying is the fastest way to travel. Well, the combat looks pretty smooth. How's it feel? I really like the combat quite a lot, actually. I really like the combat in Terra. This kind of reminds me of that. You can actually... I don't think you tab target. Okay, you can tab target. Here, I think it's like pseudo tab target, because I think I can still attack this thing over here, even though I'm tab targeted on the other thing. But it's got 2 different camera modes, so if you hit control, you can do this action one where it's basically, if I move the mouse, it follows. The camera just turns with the mouse. But you can also hit control and you get your standard like cursor. I'm going to click on something. I'm going to click down here like WoW style stuff. So you can kind of flip-flop back and forth between each one. And the combat is pretty interesting so far. I kind of went over this at the beginning of the stream, so I won't go too deep into it because you can always check out the start. But basically, like my R and Z transform these abilities. So if you pay attention to these, I'm going to do this Z again. The icons for these will change. And then I'm going to activate my Q, and my Q will actually change the E a second time, I believe. So if I hit Z here, then I do my Qs, that changed my E, and now my E is going to consume a ton of rage to hit really, really hard. So I was at 100 and it consumed around 60, when normally the skill that it turns into will consume 25. So it's like, without getting too in depth with it, what I thought was going to happen does happen. So there's combos in here with the way your abilities work, but they're not as crazy, I feel like, as something like Black Desert Online, where with Black Desert Online you have to memorize like actual like input combinations, right, where you're doing like left click W right dash, kind of crazy. Like it almost feels like a fighting game combo. This is more like sequencing of your abilities, which I think is a cool way to spice things up without it being ridiculously complicated and making you feel like you have to, you know, memorize fighting game combos. Got some new headgear. This looks like it might be pretty interesting. I think we need to zoom in and see what this looks like when we equip it. Oh, okay. It's not as... I was wondering if it was going to be like a big square in the front or not, but it's just kind of like a head wrap. I could try out some of these hairstyles, except I've got the receding hairline going, so they wouldn't look nearly as cool on me. I think it's about time to shave my hair off. It's getting too hot now. Go back to no hair set. Yeah, now that I have a handle on what the combat system is trying to do, I think it'll be interesting to try the other classes as well. Get a feel for their combat. Okay, defeat the ghost of negative chi. Rectum. Man, now that I knew that combo, I hit him with that crazy AoE, and that just wiped him out all in one go. Pretty dope. Okay. Talk about a mount animation. I mean, the game definitely is pretty. It looks maybe slightly desaturated, but I think it's crazy. I can like I kind of like this cinematic one. It makes things a little bit darker, but they don't feel as like washed out. I think I might play on this mode. It's crazy. They just have like soft. It doesn't feel as washed out. That's kind of, okay. So, oh yeah, there is. It does kind of like blur it out a little bit. Dreamy. I'm gonna keep it on cinematic for a little. No, actually, I think I like soft. Let's try it on soft for a while. Are we traveling somewhere? Moving to the Spearmaster Heartlands, Cloud Tempest. Your pet's normal skills can be gradually... I don't even know what my pet's doing. Is this like specifically for the Spearmasters? I mean, these guys are definitely kitted out the same. Is this... What the hell? We basically have like class halls? Is that what this is? Yeah, like everybody here is kitted out like I am. And this guy is the commander of the Spear. These are like freaking class halls. That is dope. What is... How do you have such white hair, but you still have black eyebrows, a black goatee, and like black... What is going on? Are you getting your hair dyed, bro? Those shoulders are pretty cool looking. I gotta admit, like the armor looks decent. It's not like... It's not blowing my mind or anything. It feels kind of like Path of Exile, where like your character's gonna look okay, but if you really want to look cool, then you're gonna have to dig into the cash shop. Hey, I finally get to change my damn coat. Or whatever it is. Yeah. Why do my pants still look the same? Not a fan. Okay, what's up, dude? You look like you have a cash shop outfit. Got the yin and yang. They got little pandas on their belts. I want a belt panda. Alright, so what are we doing? Use the lunar mirror of distant dreams to establish a connection between the blade heart fragments of the moon sword and the broken spear left behind by Elder Faiguang. So we are, yeah, we're literally doing class hall quests. Okay. So we are, okay, over here. Interesting. I kind of want to watch this one.
就这么点能耐，没吃饭呢？
这不公平！你使的不是天罡枪法。
怎么不是？只不过融入了一点印加枪的借力之法。
Okay, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Think of a way to awaken the Blade Heart Ancestor. I'm gonna try... let's try pushing F. It's just a book I'm lending you. If you can defeat me one day, come back and return it to me. Okay. I guess I've awakened the thing. Okay, we got another, hey, we got another ability. Sweet. And we hit level 7. Okay, learn Heavenly Might. 21 points. Affect unconsciousness. Recorded in the skills of the 5 martial spirits, this combat skill has the power of rolling thunder. Effect is unconsciousness, which... Is this our interrupt? It's on a 40-second cooldown and it doesn't do a lot of damage, which makes me think it's our interrupt. That doesn't look like an interrupt. It looks kind of cool. The item crystal dust you purchased in the shop has just been sent. Please keep a note of the order number. Yeah, I'm okay. I did get this thing in my bag. Received the collectible antidotes of the moon. Okay. Not a fan of the font. If I could change the font, I probably would. 240 meters. Teach a skill. Talk to the wooden phoenix pilot and have him fly you to the ship to find the skill trainer. Oh, interesting. Are you gonna learn some, like, skill mechanics? Oh, can I not fly here? I can't fly here. Okay. I also can't sprint here, but I can mount up. That is pretty dope. I kind of want to get this far on at least like another class and check out their, you know, class hall. Okay, skill trainer. Man, I am like super bright. Okay. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything here, because this is about learning some skills. Oh, we got some moon bracers. Okay, and so the bracers are like our gloves. Are we gonna get like our full upgraded white outfit here? That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, we got the training dummies. Okay. Oh, can I just... Oh, that doesn't... Okay. The X closes out. It doesn't let me skip. Okay, so follow the instructions to complete basic attack training. Press K to open the skill window. Click skill training in the bottom right corner to be transported to the training area. And we also have interact with the knife training dummy to begin the Astral Sea Division scout test. Spy on the enemy's location and find and eliminate the true enemy. Eliminate the wooden stake with the guided arrow function. Okay, so we've got 2 different things that we can do here now. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this one. All right, so what am I trying to do here? Okay. Let's... Can we go here and like end the training? No? Okay, fine. Let's go back. Let's go ahead. K window to open and start. That is not the bottom right. Skill training, so we can start our training. I feel like this probably should have come closer to the beginning of the game instead of right now at level 7. But that's okay.
Rage is a basic resource that Spearmasters use to perform actions. Dragon Tooth can restore rage.
Alright. Okay. Perform the Dragon Tooth skill. Well, you can hold down the left click, so that's nice.
Consuming rage lets you perform Black Dragon Cleaver.
Okay.
Performing actions with the spear can change Dragon Tooth into Northern Lights Flame Spear. Casting Northern Lights Flame Spear multiple times quickly can deal more damage and restore large amounts of rage.
Yep. So we are... Yeah, that does restore way more freaking rage. Okay, after learning the skill cycle, return to Star Tempest and visit Master. Okay, click on the End Scene button in the bottom left of the training interface. I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to click the Leave the area. Okay, so we finished that. Alright, we got a Sandalwood Box. Adds 10 slots to our inventory. Very nice. Basically just getting a bag. Inventory expansion. Yeah, so it's bags, basically. Okay. Spy. So what the hell do we do for this one here? Interact with the knife training dummy. Eliminate the wooden stake with the guided arrow function. What in the hell does that mean? Locate the machine indicated by an arrow. The knife training dummy has a Spearmaster marker. It is invincible and cannot be attacked. Defense broken. Now hit the stake marked with an arrow with everything that you've got. Oh, so I think technically I should be spending. Okay, so it's invulnerable right now. Only move if the situation is favorable. The mechanical knife training dummies have established their defenses. Okay. I'm not really sure what they're trying to teach me here, if I'm being honest. Whatever. I think they're just telling me don't move unless you have to move. Like, don't chase the thing around just for the heck of it. It's kind of a weird lesson, I guess. Alright, so we're going back to the Star Tempest. I like that they have the skill training in there, but holy hell, they should have had that first one at the very beginning, like when you start playing your class. That would have made way more sense. Do I even go any faster right now? Okay, we got some buffs. Okay. Those are boots. Does that change the way our pants look? This is like pretty cool. I like the Spearmaster headquarters. It's just a giant ship. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I definitely want to check out another class now and see what their like class thing is. Okay, that did change my pants as well. So I'm fully kitted out. I'm better than all you other trainee students. Look at me feeling awesome. I was looking for like a mount buff to like let me know whether or not just equipping the mount was making me actually run faster since I can't fly here. I don't know if it gives a ground speed boost or not. Alright, assemble the automaton spare parts next to you. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna guess I press F, but no, start some kind of assembly. Oh, are we doing a puzzle? Hey, what are we? Are we, what? That totally went there. Oh, it's three pieces. This is weird mini game. Oh, so I can move it, I just can't take it off. That's weird. Okay, that was actually kind of fun. I wouldn't mind doing more of those as like a quest thing. I mean, it's different. Okay, we got another one. Got another collectible. We are gonna mount up. Okay. I didn't see any mount buff indicator. Oh well. It feels cooler to ride around on a sword. Or whatever this is. It looks like a sword. Yeah, it is a sword. It even says it's a levitating sword. Could have just read the mount there. So we got the Heavenly Might. Yeah, I'm still want to figure out what that is exactly. All right. What do you want, dude? I don't really mind the back and forth, like, talking quests when they're all right next to each other. Okay, use the map to get to the Heavenly Ridge Pass. So, some limited fast travel, it looks like. Kind of like portals in WoW, I guess. I'm doing a lot of WoW comparisons here, because I know a lot of people on the channel play WoW, and they'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is such a weird tip. I legitimately thought it was like you know, like stealing money in Skyrim or something. It's a cat. Hey, it's a summoner. Okay. So where are we at? We're getting ready to start on a new quest line. I kind of think this is like a good point for me to stop and check out a different class. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to quit game. I want to go to character selection. Because now I can kind of like speed through everything. I know what's going on. I want to see like another class halt. Now I just did basically like your melee spear character. So I'm thinking I will check out. We've got 6 slots so we can make one of each. And I would like to have those showcases there. So we'll do a female character this time. And I want to do something that's... I want to do something that isn't melee, but I don't want like every female character to be not melee. Seems a little prejudiced. So we've got... It looks like we start out with kind of like whatever the top one is. I don't know if that's 100% correct. But if we do, that gives us 3 melee, 3 ranged. I do want to try like a ranged character now. And then maybe we'll do another ranged character like back to back. So do we want to try Summoner, Bard, or Spell Sword? If you're watching and you have a vote, let me know. Spell Sword, Bard, or Summoner? I'm leaning towards Summoner. Damage through summons. I think I want to do like a female Berserker. I want to do a male Spell Sword. And I'm kind of indifferent about the Reaper and the Bard. So let's do a Summoner. Alright. Do they have a random button? No, I don't see a random. That's okay. Well, we're just gonna go with this. What are we, Summoner? All right, let's go. Let's check it out. I'm pretty pumped. Try out a different class. This is a really pretty screenshot. We'll also get to see like what's different between the classes. So I know like the whole class hall thing should be different. And I know obviously the skills are going to be different, but I think the class resource is different as well. Oh, not you. You be quiet.
Left and right clicking activates skills. This mode is more appropriate for combat.
Oh, shut up. Please shut up.
In classic mode, the mouse cursor is always displayed. Hold the left mouse button and move the mouse to check action. Hold W and move forward.
Okay, I just gotta pick one. Future reference, just pick one of those options and she will shut up. Oh, I can't sprint or double jump or anything now.
A marker above the head means there is a quest you can accept.
Who would have thought? Tutorial lady. Alright, we're gonna blaze through this again.
Hold W
Just keep on
and follow the
going.
marker to continue moving forward.
So we've got some skills down there. We got our Q and our E again. Racing Fire and Flame Curse. Okay, the monkeys, that's a bit excessive.
Press F to talk.
Now that we know what we're doing.
The targets you have to interact with during the SF to interact with nearby targets.
Grab our 2 swords, go power them up. Now, I think it took me like, about an hour and a half or so to get to the point that I was just at on the Spearmaster. I think it'll go a little bit faster this time now that I kind of know what I'm doing.
Drag the mouse to adjust the camera.
Can I like turn these tutorials off? Language. Sound effects. Tutorial voice. No. Hey. Cool. So she is gone. That's wonderful. I could have left the other voices if I had seen that option before. Okay, open the sword platform. Okay, this is where we first get to start fighting. So, what do we have? We've got Racing Fire. Okay, deals 9 points, uninterrupted, instant, no consumption. Regenerates 5 points of Soul Force. Reduces the casting time for Flame Curse by 0.6 for 5 seconds. Does that stack? We'll have to see. So we have Soul Force, which is basically just Rage with a different color, it looks like. Uninterrupted, 16 Soul Force. Cast time is 1 second. Damage is 43 points. Yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say whether or not that effect will stack. But we'll find out. Hey, thanks for the random tip. Appreciate that. ASDFQWER. Interesting name there. Appreciate the tip. Feel free to talk in chat if you want to, but if you're just enjoying checking out the game, then that's cool as well. So I'm hoping that this will stack, because then it becomes like a matter of if we get the, I mean, actually, you know, 0.6 seconds makes it a 0.4 second cast, so I actually doubt that it'll stack. Because that would be 2 casts would just make it a free. Like instant. Okay. So right now our Flame Curse cast time, it still says 1 second. Do we have that buff? Wow, that was, I wasn't even really looking at that. Do we have, like, where is that buff showing up? Yeah, I feel like I'm missing, like, something in the interface. Like, I got my buffs right here, but nothing shows up to, like, indicate that Racing Fire is actually... Okay, so I can cast my left click while jumping, but I can't cast my right click by jumping. Since it's a casted ability, it will interrupt the ability. Oh yeah, we need to do our meditate thing. I forgot we had that because we haven't had to use it at all yet. Alright, eliminate the phantoms along the way and continue exploring. There's only the one phantom. Oh yeah, we do have our sprint. Oh, that was a cool kind of sprint we had going there. Yeah, let's check the sprint out. It's like a little twirly dash. I like the range. I liked the range combat in Terra too because it is a little more action oriented. I was always a fan of that. So you can move while casting, you just can't jump while casting. Yeah, I like the range. I'm interested to see what skills we get added here for the combos. And this is a summoner, so I'm assuming at some point we get to summon our little buddy. I don't know if it's going to be something that we have out permanently or if it's one of those things where we have to like do a combo and then the combo will summon the thing for like a limited amount of time. Oh yeah. Okay, we got the bombing run. That's right. Sometimes I laugh at my own jokes. I can't help it. I'm at that age, you know. You laugh at your own stupid dad jokes and stuff. And I was kind of rewatching the stream from earlier. I saw the I made the little joke about the gonna kill you with rock, gonna kill you with an actual rock. I don't know. It's late. I'm talking to myself. Okay, we're done. You are ugly. Got him. Those things are pretty hideous, man. I feel like they should make you kill more stuff along the way there, but maybe not. Hey, we just got our next ability. Okay, so we got Bright Light. Okay, so this cost Soul Force 25. Deals 90 points of damage. Effect: if the main target has the Breaker Seal, damage increases by 60%. What is the Breaker Seal? No idea. Is that a thing? Oh, hey, we do have Summoning Stone Pylon. I do not know what the Breaker Seal is. Okay. Oh, and it looks like the Sacred Stone and Calm Down Everyone talents are available across the board. Okay. Wow, that hit hard as hell. I'm sure we'll get this like skill training. Generate Soul Force, reduce Flame Curse, conventional damage, high damage dealing skills with cooldown. Okay. Radiant Skylight. In the Radiant Skylight stance, the base rate of Stone Pylon and Spirit Beavers. Okay, Spirit Beaver's Breaker Seal is increased by 30%. Oh, okay, so when attacking, you have a chance of adding Breaker Seal to the main target with this summon. Okay, so we got to get the summon to then be able to have a chance of adding the Breaker Seal, and then Bright Light will deal increased damage. Got it. Okay, so we should get a summoning spell. It sounds like we summon a rock, is what it sounds like right now. Still don't have sprint. I'm so sad. Well, you know what? I can't make a bard because my wife is going to play as a bard. She's got to have the character slot to check it out. Are these avatars character specific? Already been activated, so no, they're not. Okay. Hey, we do have the sprint. Oh yeah, that's exactly where we get it at. Oh, we get a belt. Alright, we get to do some more attacking here. This is the one, like, drop quest that we had. How far away can we attack from? Pretty far. Okay, I gotta admit, like, I really like the range stuff in here a lot better than I do in World of Warcraft. This feels more like a shooter. Wow, just freaking wreck that stuff. Defeat the Raging Stone Giant. Which one's the raging one? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely am digging the range combat in this way more than a typical MMO so far. So far. Okay. Oh yeah, this is where we gotta go fight the big stone thing. Easy peasy. I really do wish they made you fight a little bit more in the early game. There's like a lot of running. I can't imagine like how long this would take if I was actually stopping to listen to all of the story. But I mean, I guess once you do it the one time, it does appear to be the same for everybody, except for maybe the class stuff. So maybe you can just kind of like skip through the story or whatever at a certain point after you've done it on one character. All right, defeat the chieftain. Immune? Man, I hadn't seen one of those yet. Did that guy get pulled? He got leashed. Alright. We gotta find the big boss. This is the big boss. Come on. Wow, that dude got destroyed. Gotta kill one more Devastator. Yeah, I think it's honestly it's just the fact that as a ranged character you have a spammable main attack that I think makes this feel a lot better, because you know typically in like another MMO you would be like charging up your fireball and then charging up whatever, but in this like you're literally just like spam, like having something to constantly mash. It's one of the things I like about melee characters is like you're always swinging. You know, a lot of your abilities are instant cast and stuff, but you're always doing that auto attack. And a lot of MMOs, like your auto attack for ranged isn't really worth doing. So most of the time you're just in a constant rotation of casting. But with this, because that first cast is just an instant cast and you can do it repeatedly back to back to back like that. It means when you're building up your resource to cast your ability, it feels like you're doing more. It doesn't feel quite as like slow, which I guess could be a good or a bad thing depending on what you like. Because, you know, maybe you don't like spamming the ability to build up a resource. Maybe that's why you play a caster, is because, you know, everything has a little bit of a cast time to it. All right, we're going to have to kill a couple things. Get rid of some negative chi. Already hurting my hand. Poor hands, they get weaker and weaker every month. Probably need to take an ibuprofen. Looks like there's a fair amount of people in the beta. I mean, you know, it seems pretty busy. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 10 people just in this one area. That's pretty good. And I wonder if, you know, it's like kind of, I wonder if they do shards, you know? Like if there's actually like 80 people here, but you only ever see 10. Kind of like what WoW does a lot. I really want to be able to like hit a third button to glide. Like a demon hunter. I don't know. I don't remember having to kill that thing, but it's probably one of these cutscenes that I skipped, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, that was the chick with the that was the chick with the store costume. This person has the store scythe. This thing looks sick. That thing looks super dope. Also purple outfit, good choice. I dig it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to check out those class attributes. That definitely looks different than what the Spearmaster is doing. Oh, and it looks like we got our summon. I have to check all that stuff out. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so let's click here for our detailed introduction. Class resource, Radiant Skylight. If your astral blessing is Radiant Skylight, the image in the center becomes a wand, and the Nuwa rune above it can be used to perform the Stone Pylon / Spirit Beaver skill. Sometime after the soul artifact disappears, the consumed Nuwa rune can be used again. Okay, so then we have some other ones here. We've got Eastern Sun. If you own Astral Blessing, if your own Astral Blessing is Eastern Sun, the image in the center becomes a Mingxi, and the Nuwa rune can be used to perform the White Sun skill. Sunshine. In Eastern Sun stance, you can perform Sunshine to boost the Mingxi, and image in the center also turns blue. Meteor Explosion. If you have the Meteor Explosion status, the border will become more prominent and glow brightly. The duration is shown below. Okay, so basically for us, we just have Radiant. We've got the Astral Blessing with the Radiant Skylight. And so we can use this rune to summon our Spirit Beaver, I guess. Rune Positions. Activate Nuwa rune slots. Okay. And then we have the Summon Stone Pylon. Summon one spirit animal small boulder for 18 seconds. Attack range is 25 meters. Cooldown of the runes 15 seconds. When attacking, you have a chance of adding the breaker seal to the main target. Okay, so we will check that out and see what that's all about. That place is so pretty. Okay, so we got to do the rain rune again. I'll just stand in the fire while I do that. No big deal. I like the soundtrack. I gotta say, like, nothing in the soundtrack has been, like, overly intrusive. Okay, so let's see. Can we... We can't summon the thing yet. I'm not sure. How do we get the damage resource? Activate Nuwa rune slot. But how? How are we activating it? Don't know. Do we have a blessing? I don't know. I don't think we have a blessing or anything. So like Oh, I dropped it. Okay, cool. We did drop it. So then is there a way for us to tell? Okay, okay, I think we just added that debuff. I don't think these things are strong enough to let us put the debuff on and do something with it. I think by the time the debuff gets on them, they're dead. And the debuff I'm talking about, in case you're like wondering, like, what the hell? I'm talking about this one on Bright Light, the Breaker Seal. Because I think we added it earlier. Oh, maybe we can do it on this guy. Yeah, why not? Nope. I don't think it added it to him. We're gonna need to try and we got 15 seconds. This is gonna be a good place to do it, I think. 13, 12. Oh, okay. We got 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, let's give this a shot again. So, you know what? We're not going to be able to do it on these guys, I don't think. Oh, here's a captain. Maybe that'll work. I'm keeping an eye out up here. I know we're taking damage, but... yeah, I don't think we added it. It's fine. I don't actually want to fight that stuff. Okay, so we can heal up. Yeah, I wasn't seeing the debuff on the enemies there. But again, I don't know if these enemies have like enough HP and stuff where we can reliably proc that. We might have the opportunity later on to have something that increases the chance of us being able to proc that debuff. Yeah, that was it. That's what I was... it looked to me like somebody had it. Yeah, right here. Oh no, that's just slowing down. Okay. So yeah, I have no idea. No! Okay. Alright, we hit level 5. So we're 2 levels away from where we were before. Which means we're actually making a pretty good pace. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff we're gonna have to run around the city and do all that stuff again, but then we should get to see the that was a crazy looking sword. I'll have to check out that cutscene a little bit more the next time we come through here. I'll play this cutscene for a second.
The holy tree of Shen-Nong. Could it withstand the blow of the divine sword of Fu Shi?
Okay, we can skip this now. Take some ibuprofen. Getting so old. Oh yeah. We got the this is what we started this stream with, basically. I like that I can left click and do this. There's a lot of stuff about this game that I just enjoy. Like, to the point that, you know, not necessarily like it's like this game is it, this is the one. But just in general, I would like to see more MMOs adapt these sorts of mechanics. Like the sprint that doesn't cost you anything, the double jump, being able to left click and right click to cast your main abilities, being able to left click for things like that catapult. I will say that one thing I'm not crazy about with the sprint is having to hold down the button, but that's more of a me and my hand issues sort of thing than anything else. Okay, we got a piece of headgear, so our hairstyle is going to change. Let's check that out. Okay, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're pretty close to getting our big, like, city interaction here. So we're not going to have any combat for a little while, if I remember correctly. We're going to have to do a bunch of stuff here, just collect things until we get over to the tigers. Buy a thread, not buy a thread. Buy a thread. Well, I guess you're seeing like how quick you can get through the first part of this. I think I want to change the picture style for a little while now. Let's try the cinematic. See how that looks. Yep. Would have thought we would have had a couple more. No, we had 4 abilities around this time, and we should end up with another 3. Okay, now we're going to Cloud Rise. This is going to take us to the big city. Run around, do all those quests, do our little tiger thing. Then we'll go check out the class hall. And I really just want to see like how different it is. Oh, there's a little loading bar over in the bottom right. I didn't even notice that before. I'm going to be pretty upset if everybody goes to that same place. But I don't think that's the case. Like that place we were at really did not have like a summoner vibe going on. I wonder if it's the same like sprint, like mount sprint animation for all the mounts. I gotta imagine it is. Hey, we get a new staff. I think I like the old one better. Ugh. I'm gonna try not to die on this character like I did on the other one. Journey to the West, many a show, movie, and video game have been based off that lore. I mean, the fact that I've played this for longer than an hour, I think goes to show it's like pretty decent. All right, we got a charm this time. Okay, that's another charm. All right, meditate. Okay, we don't actually need to meditate. We need to hit the F button as we do for everything else. Okay, yep, that's a building. That's a building. Alright, now we get some Cloud Tigers. We don't have any new abilities. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the weaponsmith first. I'm digging the purple outfit that the Reapers have. I wonder what you do with the clean bath. All right. Oh, we have a second little thing we can summon. That's cool. See, we've got 2 of the runes in the center now. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We didn't really get anything too crazy there. We can just have like 2 of the spirit beavers again. What does this do? Washed hands. Is this gonna give me a buff? It's a long time to wait to wash. I guess it's not a long time to wait to like actually wash your hands, but yeah, I don't see a buff again. Why do I feel like I'm just missing? Like there are obviously buffs right here, but I don't see the like other buffs. All right. Oh, we got the same headpiece. Same hairstyle. Yeah, basically. Display the location. Oh, yeah. I was like, how did I get over there last time? And I forgot that I got over there because I died. Oh, no, maybe I flew over to this one. I don't remember, actually. Oh, yeah. This is where I did the sick combos. Okay. So we should be going to the class hall now. Right? Take this over to the... I keep saying class hall like I know it's a thing for sure. But we keep going over... We go over here to where they have the little flight path thing. I think we go from there. I really like the way this area looks. Oh yeah, this is the transport, right? Yeah, okay, last time we went over to the ship, and the ship took us to the Spearmasters thing. So this time, we took this little portal thing, and this is taking us to the Summoner's place. So yeah, it's like it's a class hall. This is very druidy. Wow, and this is with the cinematic filter? Oh, I like that one. I like the dreamy one here. Oh, look at this tiger. I mean, they probably are going to say it's a bear or something. No, they say tiger. They got one animal right. This is literally like the Dream Glade. It's cool though. I like it. And we get a new outfit here, I'm assuming. How long did this take? That took like maybe a half hour to get here. That wasn't too bad. I'll have to do some more of these off stream. And then kind of pop in and be like, here's how you play this class with 4 abilities. Hello, Summoner Master. Oh, let's see what our moon robe is going to look like. Is it going to be white as well? Yeah, basically. So I guess you kind of upgrade to a similar thing. Everybody gets the same kind of... Oh yeah, we can't flying mount up here. We can just regular mount up. Which again, I'm not sure if it actually increases our speed. It feels like it does. But again, I'm not sure. I really need an expert to tell me like where my buffs are. Are those my buffs? Seriously? Those are my buffs. Now I see the buffs. Okay. So, wash your hands every day, and soon the virus will have gone away. Damage reduction for PvE. 5% damage reduction. Okay, it took me a minute, but I figured it out. It took me longer than a minute. Yeah, this is a super pretty area. I really want to see what the other class halls are like now. I mean, I said that before with the Spearmaster, but this just makes it even better, I think. These are totally different. The other one made me think of like the Warriors class hall from WoW. This one makes me think of like the Druid one. We're doing the same kind of quest here, though. And if you're just now jumping into the stream, you'll be able to check out the VOD. Hey! It's our little carbuncle looking thing.
Your people are not good at martial arts. In the future, you might not be as lucky as you were today.
Wow, that was kind of some horrendous sounding voice acting. Your people are not good at martial arts. Oof. Oh, we do get to do our little class training thing too. That'd be nice, even though I think I got it figured out at this point. I think it's kind of weird that I still think they need to move that tutorial up. But I guess they just expect you to spam like left click, right click. Okay. Find a sunny spot and use the sun wand to absorb positive chi. So this is different. I think appropriately different, but it's different than what we did on the other one. Okay. Dance and cheer up the floral sprites. Oh, what? What? The game begins? Oh, okay. Okay, we got some DDR stuff going on? What the? Oh, I have to hit space. Okay. Do I have to, like, time these? Or just enter them? I think I just have to enter them and then hit space. Okay, we got another weird little mini game. So the Spearmasters get puzzles, and the Summoners get DDR. And now we've summoned a tiny, tiny person. Okay. I mean, this is very on theme. I like that they have these dorky little mini games. I really want to see like a lot more of them. Okay. I don't know. Maybe maybe mounting up doesn't actually make me any faster in here when I can't fly. The movement feels really good though. All right. Talk to Fing. Fing is a shiny looking bird thing. Spirit animal has shown you where to find the healing herb. Has he though? This quest is cooler than the Spearmaster one was. Okay, we just got our gloves. All that's left are our boots. Just got tigers and butterflies. Flower thing that we're in is kind of ugly, but oh, tiger cup. Those tigers look really weird. You know, my border collie lays like that sometimes with their arms all like, well, are they laying down? Okay, he is laying down. I was about to say that'd be super weird if they weren't. Okay, let's grab Ming Shiru by the ears and throw him out. Get out of here. Wow, we literally just like chucked that dude. It's funny. Hey, and we got our boots. Come up with a plan to get the hair from the body of the tiger. I'm kind of interested to know what the lore behind this quest is. Like, this is the first quest so far in the game that's made me want to like really read the text and know what's going on. Glowing reviews from me right now. That dude's outfit's kind of cool. Okay, so it looks like we are doing our skill stuff. So let's go ahead and do this one first. Start our training. Which, I mean, we're already familiar with at this point.
Soul Force is the basic resource in war. Racing fire triggering skills can restore Soul Force.
Yep.
In addition to restoring Soul Force, Racing Fire can also shorten the casting time of Flame Curse. After casting it twice, the next Flame Curse can be activated instantly. Flame Curse consumes Soul Force to inflict damage
so it
on the
does
selected
stack.
target. Try to cast an instant Flame Curse in battle.
Okay. Okay, it does stack. Good. Confirmation. Bright light consumes soul force and deals damage to the target. Racing fire and flame curse grant ying when triggered. Obtain 15 levels to receive a free bright light without cooldown. Where the hell does it say that in the skill thing? You gotta be kidding me. Where are my stacks at? Is that what this is? Unstoppable. So this should be... I don't know. I didn't see it.
The Nuwa rune is a vital resource in combat and can be restored over time. Using Stone Pylon occupies a Nuwa rune and summons small stone sprites, which inflict continuous damage on a single target.
Okay. Easy enough. I just don't see the stacks, you know, I don't see the stats showing up. How are you finding the game in comparison to WoW? I tried Guild Wars 2 and others, but always come back to WoW. What's up, Will Ports? Thanks for tuning in and jumping in the chat. Appreciate that. I am finding the game highly comparable to WoW, I would say. Like, I think it does a lot of things like World of Warcraft, to the point that... I definitely wouldn't say it's a copy, but I think if you're comparing it to Guild Wars 2, I think this is closer to World of Warcraft than Guild Wars 2 is in this mechanics of the combat, even though it does have kind of an action combat system, but more so in the layout of like the questing and stuff like that. It feels very theme park, very on rails. I guess it depends on what aspects you're interested in. I mean, if you have like more specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But I think in general, I would just say like this game, from everything that I read in reviews and people talking about it, has been billed as essentially Chinese WoW. There's a lot more to it than that. But if you were just to If you're trying to make that comparison, this has been compared to WoW more than any other Western MMO that's out. So they haven't been like, oh, it's like ESO or it's like Guild Wars 2. They've been like, it's like World of Warcraft. And I would agree. I think this almost feels like if every character in WoW was Demon Hunter in the feel of its combat and movement, but still had its own distinct class. Like you have a sprint, you have a double jump, you have a dash that you can do, like a dodge. So like all that kind of stuff, if you've played Demon Hunter and you know how that movement goes, it's like every class has that movement. And then you can also tap target, but you don't have to tap target. Like right now, I'm in a mode where I can tap target and like move the mouse around and stuff. And I can hit Q, E, R, Z for my spells, but I can hit control. And then that puts me into a mode where the camera turns with my mouse as I move it, and I can left click for my main attack and right click for my secondary, and then use my keybinds, my hotkeys for the other abilities that I'm using. So on a base level, it feels like if you designed WoW 10 years before it was actually, or 10 years after it was actually designed, like if they had the opportunity to do stuff in WoW that was more modern, they do a lot of that stuff here. There's a lot of stuff so far that I really like. That's just kind of like convenience style stuff. It really just feels like if WoW got like some modern quality of life features. But it obviously has its own systems, and there's plenty of stuff that I haven't gotten into yet. But even I've watched some videos of dungeons and raids and stuff like that, and they look very similar to WoW as well. And this does have like full dungeons and raids and everything. Just in general, I rate an RBG, but since I'm getting bored with WoW, played since 2006, you know the story. Yeah, and I feel like if you like the aesthetic of this game, if you like all that stuff, this is already feeling like a good game for people that enjoy WoW, want to play something similar to WoW, but are kind of tired of what WoW has to offer. And I think maybe Final Fantasy 14 is in a similar vein as that. Like it's a decent game for people that like WoW but want to play something else. There's a couple of differences though. Like the combat in this compared to Final Fantasy 14 feels faster. That's one of the things, like going from WoW to Final Fantasy 14, like there's a lot going on in Final Fantasy 14, but there's not a lot of class customization, and I don't know how much of that is in this game yet. I haven't gone that far. But it feels like the combat really slows down in Final Fantasy 14. This, it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like the combat stays pretty fast-paced. You know, things keep moving. And I feel like WoW has, even though it's very much set in terms of cooldowns, global cooldowns and stuff, WoW, and it's rotational. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. WoW still has what feels like to me a faster combat system. And this has a faster combat system. Whereas, like I said, if you go to something like Final Fantasy 14, it feels like the combat really slows down. And you have to, like, really get to some high levels before you have a lot going on. And even then, you know, there's not a whole lot of class customization and stuff like that. This, like I said, I don't know how deep it gets. I know there are like some talents or something over here you can unlock. There's like a glyph system in here, and some people that I've talked to have told me that this does let you customize your class to a degree. But on top of that, each class has 2 different specs, not 3 like WoW, but it does have 2. So you start out in a general one, and then the one that I'm playing right now is the Summoner. And they can basically be either a ranged DPS spec, or they can be a healing specialization. So you do get to kind of branch down and have a specialization for your class. All right, so this is where I stopped off on my my Spearmaster character. I think it's probably a good stopping point again. I'm trying to decide if I want to do another one or if I want to jump back onto my Spearmaster for a little bit. I don't know, what time is it? 3:51. I probably... Hey, I only got to level 7 on him, but I got to level 8 on her. Also, why does he have this dog? I guess it does match the aesthetic of like the class hall. Okay, we'll try it out then. Been wanting a reason to get on it. Thanks very much. Yeah, you can, right now, the game is buy to play. There isn't currently a way to try the game for free. But if you pre-order the game, which you could do via Steam or GameForge client, but I would recommend Steam, it's $40. And the beta right now is running through the 8th of June. So it's up from now until the 8th of June. And then this game is slated for a summer release date. So it is supposed to be coming out, you know, within the next couple of months. So it's not a long wait to actually get into it. And everything you do in the beta is wiped. So you can kind of just dick around and do whatever in the beta. But yeah, I think for right now, I think this is where I'm going to stop this stream. Just make sure I have some time to like decompress and chill after work. And I'll be back for another stream tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet whether it's going to be a pre-work stream or a post-work stream, but you guys can catch the VODs if you want to. And I think for the next couple of streams, my goal is going to be to get to the same point I'm at here with the other classes. That way, if you're interested in checking out the other classes, you'll have a video that you can look at and see, you know, at least how they play up until this point and kind of get a feel for the mechanics. That's always something that's super important to me. So once I knock that out, if, you know, I'm still... I mean, I imagine I can probably get like 2 of those done per stream. And then after that, I'll probably pick one and just keep going as far as I can go. And see, you know, what sort of systems and stuff I can get into later on. And, you know, see what happens once we get past, like, level 10. I almost never jump into the beta and try to, like, full level a character. Because, you know, especially not with a wipe. Because, I don't know, it seems like a wasted investment to me. But on one character here, I could see it. Then again, I have already pre-ordered the game, so it's not like I'm checking it out to see whether or not I want to invest the money in it, but I can do that for you guys. So let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what 2 classes you would like to see next. So let's jump in here. I've already done the Spearmaster and I've done the Summoner. So I want to do another melee and ranged character. So we have the Berserker, the big 2-handed sword wielder. We've got the Spell Sword, which is Berserker's melee, Spell Sword's ranged. We've got the Bard, which is the ranged character, which I got to figure out if my wife wants to get on and do this one or not. Or if I'll just do it and then delete it so she can play it. We'll have to see. And then also the Reaper, which is a melee character. So, like I said, let me know in the comment section below if you have a preference for any of these classes. You don't have to list 2, but if there's just one in particular you want to see on the next stream, let me know, and I'll make that happen. I don't really have a preference, so I'll just go with what the comments say. Well, Ports, thanks for jumping in here and chatting with me at the end. I definitely appreciate that. I know I'm doing weird stream times. I have a weird work schedule right now, so I do what I can do. And for those of you that watch the VODs later, thanks for checking it out. Don't forget to throw a like on it if you want to see more content like this. And then right here at the end, a couple of things. I'm going to be doing this while the beta is active. It goes through the 8th. On the 9th, the Phantasy Star Online Genesis, or whatever it was called, the revamp that I mentioned in my upcoming MMOs video, is launching on the 9th, the day after this beta ends. So I'm probably going to switch gears and check that one out. So if you're interested in that one is going to be coming up. I also do have some non-MMO games, some indie games that I am going to be putting some videos out for at some point. I don't know if they're just going to get pushed back until after all this MMO stuff. We'll have to see. There's a couple of them that I've really been enjoying playing though, so I'm excited to share those with you all. So... Hey, I don't know how to read your name, but Dynasty Warriors MMO that isn't just a gacha game in disguise, sign me up. 100% it is not a gacha game. I didn't do this in this video, so I want to make sure that I do it because I'm trying to give like full transparency about this game. So I'm going to throw it here at the end. It's buy to play, no subscription. It does have a cash shop. The cash shop is ludicrously expensive, similar to PoE, but the stuff in the cash shop is all cosmetic, and I'll show some of it here at the end. And then also to ASDFQWER, thanks again for the stream tip. Appreciate that. So yeah, we'll hop in here real quick at the end just because I want to show this off. So this is the cash shop. They've got outfits, hairstyles, weapons, accessories, appearances. This is like a pay for an appearance change, I believe. They've got mounts. They've got stuff for housing, which we haven't even touched yet. I don't know if I'll even get to it. I hope I get to it during the beta, but we'll see. And then just random other services. So all this stuff is available for purchase. There's the Crimson coin is like the cash purchase money, purchase currency. And then there's a point shop, which has the same kind of stuff in it, and there's a crystal dust shop as well. So I believe the Crimson coins are the only ones you buy with real money, as far as I know. But yeah, that's how the monetization is. Tons of cash shop cosmetics I saw, but as long as no pay to win. Yeah, it looks like no pay to win right now. I'm hoping this isn't one of those things where like 6 months down the road they're gonna, you know, start adding in boosts and stupid stuff like that. They haven't done it though in the Chinese version, and the Chinese version of this has been out for a while now. And they seem to take a lot of pride and be pretty adamant about the fact that they don't want their cash shop to be pay to win. So I am hoping that that's going to be the case here. The publisher of the game in the US is GameForge, and they're pretty notorious for making their titles pay to win as hell, but they also tend to buy out dying titles and then monetize them that way. Whereas in this case, this is a new game that they're publishing themselves. So I'm hoping. Which mount? This mount? This mount is dope as shit. I don't remember how much the red coins are. Let's see. 400 coins for $5. So it's $1.25 for 100 coins if you buy them at the low tier. If you do this offer, let's just say it's 100 coins for $1 and roll with that. So 100 coins for $1. I know you guys couldn't see that. It was in the Steam overlay. So 100 coins for $1. I mean, you're looking at $26.50 for this mount. That's I've said this from the get-go about this game. I like the way that Path of Exile does its monetization, where essentially you can play the whole game for free. Your character might look like a doofus, or if you get some cool items, they might look okay. But if you want to look awesome, if you want your house to look awesome and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, you pay out the ass for cosmetics. But at that point, you've already decided you're invested in the game because they don't make you pay money to figure out whether or not you like the game. And if you play the game and you're like, I like it all right, not enough to spend $26 on a mount, then fine. But if you do play it and you're like, man, I'm enjoying this, I really like it, I want to support the devs, I want to get something really sick looking, I'm going to drop 26 bones on it, then you could do that. And that's totally fine. The mounts are so extra. They definitely are. This one is pretty freaking extra. You can check out the preview. I think this is kind of hilarious because it's just a bird with a cage and you sit on the cage, not in the cage, but then they also have a second bird that follows you around. Like what the? Now you're in the cage? I don't know. Maybe it's different mount options or something, but it's weird. They've got some pretty cool ones, though. Crazy carp. I like this panda. This panda is dope. Man. So I don't know what the like equivalent of this is. Not enough points. Yeah, I don't, because this, as far as I know, is not a it says points can be obtained by consuming Tongbao in the game mall. I don't know how you do that. Oh, I think it says if you purchase items with Crimson coins and do not use any vouchers, the number of points earned back is calculated based on the value of the items. If you purchase items with Crimson coins and use vouchers, the number of points earned back is calculated based on the value of the items after the values have been subtracted. So 1 Crimson coin equals 1 point. So when you spend real money in the Crimson coin shop, you also get points for this shop. Okay, so it's like a double currency. So let's say I've grabbed this mount for $26.50 and I've got 3,000 of those points. Then this 3,000 Crimson coins should be 3,000 points here, which means I could come in. Okay, so I couldn't quite get this crazy panda, but I could almost get it. It's so cute. Sunveil. Okay, this is just a sword. Okay, so yeah, there's like a separate shop for yeah, it's like a weird double currency thing. So there's obviously not as many mounts in here as there are on the other one. And then you have the Crystal Dust shop. So the Crystal Dust is you dismantle appearance items into Crystal Dust. And you can also earn Crystal Dust by completing quests and taking parts in events in the game. So this just seems like a currency that's supposed to incentivize you to participate in you know, events and things like that. And once again, like there's mounts in here too. These sick tigers are in here. These tigers are dope. Also, these crazy looking elks. These things have the weirdest run animation. You can roll it back a little bit on the stream, well, quite a bit, and see the run animation. It's pretty ridiculous. But anyway, that is the cash shop. So I want to let you guys know, like, yeah, it's minimum $40 to get in and play the game. And then there is a cash shop, but with no pay to win stuff in it. So yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the game up until this point. Like I said, for the next couple of streams, I'm going to be just jumping on to get the other classes to the same point so I can check out the gameplay for those and just kind of get a feel for, you know, what the different options are. And then after that, we'll continue on with one of the characters and just try to get into some more system. So I really want to, I don't know at what point we get to potentially customize our class through like talents or glyphs or whatever. But if I can get to that point during the beta and check it out, that would be pretty cool. And if I can, I'll check the wiki or somebody else's video. All right, you guys. Like I said, I'll be back for another stream tomorrow or today, whatever, technically. The 2nd, June 2nd. Either sometime in the like afternoon Central Time or once again really late at night. But I'll try to let you guys know on the community page of the channel and post something in the Discord. Game combat mechanics any good? If the in-game content is compelling, Final Fantasy XIV would actually have some competition, Mythic Plus equivalent. I do like the game mechanics, the combat mechanics quite a bit. I talk about them quite a bit in this stream if you want to roll it back and check out the VOD. And as far as the in-game goes, I do know there is a couple of different difficulty tiers. I think there is a hard mode. It looks to be decently hard if you're not well geared. Some people ran it during the last closed beta, or not closed beta, but the last beta. And if you YouTube search, I would just do something like solo hard mode dungeon or Sword of Legends online hard mode dungeon. You can probably find some footage for it and check it out and see if it lives up to what you're looking towards. So, and I think Final Fantasy XIV is always going to be Final Fantasy XIV, and I think the audiences might be slightly different here. for multiple reasons, which I'll get into a different video. So, all right. Y'all have fun, and I'll see you on the next stream. Peace.